γίνεται!
Επικαλούμες.
Let's hope no one notices me here. Goods from all over the Greek world. You wouldn't think the city was besieged by an army of Spartans.
You must be the one Pericles sent.
I am. He said there was an ostracism vote, but didn't tell me what I'm here to do.
Of course he didn't. That's what I'm for.
What's my role in this?
The votes have already been cast. We don't have long before they're counted. Take the ostraka in this bag and exchange them with the ones currently under guard.
You want me to rig the ostracism?
Pericles does. And he has his reasons, I'm sure. Bring me the bag you took from the room and I'll take care of the rest.
No one will see me go in or out. Stay here. Best stay out of sight.
pasa? Stop there! What? Eh? What's that noise?
That should do it. I should let Pericles' contact know. It's done.
You work quickly.
What are you going to do with them?
Dump them in a well. Ah, it looks like the official has arrived.
The votes have been tallied. Overwhelmingly, the people have decided that Anaxagoras should be ostracized from Athens!
Be slow to fall into friendship, but once you do, continue firm and constant. It will be more difficult for me now that Anaxagoras must leave Athens. We were quite close, although he and Pericles were much closer. It's strange, Pericles wasn't here today to defend him.
Who are you?
Ask anyone and they'll tell you Socrates. But a name gives you nothing. Our actions determine who we are, and every action has its pleasures and its price. With that said, then, who do you claim to be?
My name is Cassandra.
And still, I don't feel I know you. Perhaps I can find out who you are a different way.
You want to know me?
Knowledge is the one good in this world. Surely you agree?
Of course. Knowledge drives everything I do.
Then we are the same in that way.
Knowledge of when to attack, what weapon to use, or when to use reason instead of violence.
We seem to put our love of knowledge into practice quite differently.
I use it how I need to.
You are clearly someone who would do whatever you feel is necessary. Perhaps for drachmi, or maybe to further a personal goal.
That describes a lot of people.
I suppose I'm curious why you did it. How could I not be when you're the reason my friend is being forced to leave the only home he's ever known?
I think you have the wrong person.
You are claiming that you're the wrong person? Life's one true happiness is knowing yourself.
Even if I did know who rigged the ostracism vote, I wouldn't tell you.
And yet, I never said anyone rigged anything.
Socrates! There you are.
Here I am.
You're late. They're all waiting for you.
I wish to see Anaxagoras' fate, and so I have. Tell them I'm on my way. Well, it seemed our conversation is at its end. Although I hope it isn't the final one we have.
I wouldn't know. Sun's rising. That's everything Pericles wanted. Time to return to him and find out what these Athenians know about my mother.
Τούτο άδικον εστίν.
Αδύνατον εστί.
Να σπράξει σου έγνο. Ποιος περσέ μία πίθνους αναμένουσα τον έγκυν. Τι σκρέονται ότι εγώ έστειλε το δώρο αυτής της τάφου. Και ο οίκος πιέστη την πίστη, σημαίνει το σου το προσδετεί.
Ως γέγικα θεωρώνσε.
Αληθές είστε.
Κατανοώ ότι θέλεις να συναντήσει με οίκη. Ήχου εσάν ότι η γάτηρη μου εκληρώνει.
I should try to stay out of sight.
Keep your distance, Mystios.
You heard they're building new barracks?
We'll be watching you, Mystios.
Cassandra, it's you!
Phoebe!
You promised we'd see each other again, and now we have.
I also said, stay out of trouble.
Which I have. Okay, almost out of trouble.
How did you even get here, Phoebe?
Well, I did make some drachmi working for Marcos.
So you paid someone to bring you to Athens?
Not exactly.
Phoebe...
I needed a drachmi for when I arrived. I couldn't use it all to leave, and I didn't want to wait any longer. So I sneaked on a ship. Don't worry, nobody saw.
I just can't believe you made it.
I don't remember much of Athens from when I was a baby. But every once in a while, something feels familiar. Me either. I can't believe we both made it to Athens. It's so...
But what are you doing here?
I'm here to get you ready.
So you...
No, for us...
I think...
You can't...
I'll get changed.
Yep. Leave your weapons in the corner, and I'll come back when you're done.
I feel...
Now you look like everyone else.
You say that like it's a good thing.
It is.
Is that every...
You're... Nope.
Here, Cassandra. The mighty mercenary and traveler has finally made her grand entrance. Only slightly late, too.
Herodotos! Athenians have no problem letting me know when I'm not welcome. It's a relief to see your friendly face.
Don't let the company here tonight intimidate.
I won't.
Pericles is no...
Do you really think...
They will. They may ask.
He's a...
I've heard of Sophocles. In my line of work, it pays to know who the richest and most famous men are.
Hermippos has also written his fair share.
You should drink more.
Lately, his attitudes.
Inviting Socrates seems like a good way to ruin everyone's night. I'm surprised they would let him in the door.
Oh, don't let Socrates get under your skin. At least he wore shoes for the occasion. And the poor thing gesticulating like an ape is Thrasymachos. If you listen closely, you'll notice he and Socrates are actually arguing.
Where is Pericles?
Oh,
Vile Socrates always appear.
so...
This party could be fun. Alcibiades drinks like a spa.
If I could suggest anything, please don't start a...
Thank you, Ira.
Now, if you...
Agreed. Pericles needs to know. I'll stay here and look for clues.
I hope they know something.
Me too.
I suppose you've come in here to mock me for my fight with Euripides.
Spare me. I'm only looking for clues to help me find the Spartan woman.
A Spartan woman in Athens. Sounds intriguing. Though, if you expect me to notice someone other than myself, you expect too much. You could talk to Euripides. He's the second most worldly man here. That pediculous Xanthodontus.
I have no idea.
No, you don't.
So we get him drunk and he talks. He sounds more...
Impressive foreigner. Euripides is from Argos.
All right.
You'll need to pick the right wine for this task. The kitchen should have what you need. Let me know when Euripides is done in, and I'll slip away unseen.
How do you know Pericles?
I believe you mean to ask me how does...
I'm sure it... I'll get the...
Wonderful. Now, if you want some friendly advice, Aristophanes cannot stand sweet wine. I've seen what it can do to him. Absolutely, horrifyingly delightful.
It wouldn't be a party without someone losing their stomach. I'll let you know if your plan worked.
Oh, save for that arrogant
I'm here for your sweet wine.
Yes, take it. But get out of my kitchen. I'm very busy, you know.
A new face in Pericles' abode!
I am called many things. It isn't one of them.
What do you call yourself then? Creature of many names?
Cassandra.
I wouldn't peg you as a Cassandra, but never mind. I'm Aristophanes, and this man is Euripides. Oh, go on. Introduce yourself.
I'm Euripides.
For a playwright, you're not much for words.
Good men lead quiet lives, as old Euripides likes to say. Don't you, Euripides?
When I need to relax, I start a fight. For you, though...
Quickly! Bring him some wine so that he might say something clever.
After my argument with Sophocles, I think I'd rather keep my head clear.
You and Aristophanes could both use a drink. Let's play a game.
A competition?
Ah, wonderful idea. Euripides seems quiet, but he never turns down a challenge.
Well, if you brought us some wine, I wouldn't be opposed to showing this young one how we...
I'm only here because I'm searching for someone.
And yet it gave us the distinct impression it was here to fill our wine. Let's focus on that first, shall we?
Let's conjure Dionysos, shall we?
This is pure swill.
Amateur. In my day, this would be considered nectar of the gods. Another round!
Ready for more?
Yeah, I can hardly stomach this pig's piss.
I could outdrink both of you with one hand. Let's have some more!
You ready for another?
This wine is terrible.
You, I like you. Who brought you here?
I brought myself. I'm on the trail of a woman who fled Sparta a long time ago.
Fled? Why?
She lost 2 children. She had no choice.
She fled to heal a broken heart. Euripides, write her into a play.
I've heard Spartan mothers go to a sanctuary in Argolis to beg Asclepios for his divine pity. I should know, it's my home.
After what she went through, I'm not sure she'd trust priests.
Oh, then she sought my friend, Hippocrates. He's a physician, best of the best. He still keeps his office in Argos. If she went to him for help, there's no doubt he'd have given it.
I love getting drunk and singing. Come back if you want to sing with me.
I'll think about it. Hippocrates in Argos. Here I come.
How's Euripides? Drunk, I hope.
You can stop hiding in here. Euripides...
Hiding? If you see Pet...
Oh!
Ha! Ha!
Someone's being hurt. Open this door or I'll kick it in!
Such...
It sounded like...
Well, it can sometimes be hard to distinguish between sounds of pleasure and pain. Had I known you were going to knock, I would have left my door wide, wide open for you.
I only came to this symposium to find someone.
Sounds like we can help each other then, doesn't it? You fetch us a bit of oil, I help you find who you're looking for. Maybe they're in here.
She's not in there.
I think I'll check all the same.
After your...
Oh, Pete? If you don't get the oil soon...
Και συνάπτυση τους δακτύλους του επιτοκόλου του κοινός και οχίων όχιων.
Just can't stay away.
You've...
No one is... Which...
When you... I might...
If you come back with a jar of oil...
Τι αυτό το σάπα. Λείψω με δάνειο είναι αντίλωμα από πυρούχους τόπους.
το πρωτοκόλλο του κοινός και οχίων.
Just can't stay.
I come bearing gifts.
We're saved! Today, these women grieved for their sons, and these men worked the wall. But tonight, we forget all of that. Let's have some...
Time for some fun. You'll have to help me strip off these uncomfortable Athenian robes.
Gladly. If you like, we can feed them to the god.
There's another goat?
Ooh.
Now, it's time for you to help me, Ali. I'm looking for someone.
All business, right?
Focus.
Fled Sparta. No one flee. The smartest...
Theatera. I've heard they play some sort of role in Corinth, but I...
Oh, no. These women... Ali! Ooh, this... When you're...
Anthusha in Corinth. Stop.
Ah, if it isn't the one who agrees that knowledge is most important.
I think we agreed our use of that knowledge couldn't be more different.
Ah, you remember. Perhaps our conversation can continue.
You really intend to use this young destruction to avoid the point being argued?
You have been arguing a single point all night and no one has a black eye? You have my attention.
We're discussing the nature of rules. Where better to do so than here? I'll ask you the same question I asked Thrasymachos. Would you agree that the act of ruling is an...
It is an art, as all worthy undertaking.
Yet, medicine...
Don't be absurd!
I've seen enough of the world to...
Is a Spartan general...
Ruling is...
By practice...
You just said that...
I know...
But you...
I said...
I couldn't help but notice your talent for debate. Well done.
Socrates is an interesting character.
Ah, Phoebe. Pericles has retired to the balcony already, has he? His ability to sneak off and sulk is second to none.
I can go get him, and Cassandra can help. Everyone listens when she talks.
That'll be fine. Run along. Cassandra will be right behind you. Now, allow me to introduce myself. My name is Aspasia. I had to go to great lengths to cover up your work in Megaris.
I did what I had to, and I'd do it again. I make no apologies.
We do what we must to survive, and there's no shame in that. It's how you got here, how I got here. The clothes, they fit you well, I trust.
These may be the nicest clothes I've ever worn, but I feel a bit uncomfortable, to be honest.
You never really get used to them. It seems we have the attention of the entire room without a single eye being fixed on us. If you'd like to talk, do it now, and do it discreetly.
I've been searching for a woman named Myrine, my mother. I think she may be in danger, and my search brought me here.
What clues do you have to her whereabouts?
A physician named Hippocrates may have seen her in Argos.
He's a good man. If you find a woman named Agathi there, do let her know Aspasia sends her regards. What else?
Alcibiades gave me the name of a woman in Corinth.
I'm sure he did. My dear friend, Anthusa, is the only one I know who's enjoyed a life in Corinth through legitimate means.
That's all I have.
There is another option. In a former life, when I needed something done or someone found, I contacted a friend. An admiral of a sort.
What's his name?
Her name is Xenia. When we last spoke, she was in chaos.
Thank you, Aspasia.
When you're done, return here to... Now do me a favor and get Pericles to come down here and greet his guests.
Cassandra!
I didn't send for you. No matter how you've dressed for my party, Phoebe shouldn't have let you in.
Aspasia told me to come find you. She wants you to come down to the party.
She says I don't interact with our guests enough. But these parties aren't for me. Technically, you're a guest. If you join Herodotus and me, that should be enough for her, don't you think?
You really don't want to go downstairs, do you?
When your days are spent or as silent as I let
Your life is in danger.
Yes, Herodotus was...
The Spartans aren't your real concern, Pericles. The cult is coming, and they're bringing their strongest weapon.
Listen to her, Pericles. The Spartans are immediate. A cult's threat...
I'm related to one of the cult members. And I believe him when he says they're coming after you.
Sound counsel to consider.
Aspasia sent me to see...
Tell Aspasia, I suppose this is where our...
Time will tell.
You look tough.
Only of course.
See?
I've had enough Athenian hospitality to last me a lifetime.
You get used to it. It's nice. What are you going to do now?
There's a woman on the...
I've heard there are pirates there.
I'll be sure to...
Good. Before...
What is it? Don't think like that.
Okay. I knew I...
Not going to beg to come along this time?
Nope.
That's very true.
Plus.
I'll see you...
Bye, Cassandra.
posted the quest on the ship's board. I have a good feeling about this one.
Did you find what you were looking for in Athens?
Few clues, but this won't be easy.
Well, it's a good start. All we can do now is trust the path the gods have laid out for us.
I'm not the only one looking for my mother. Cults that wanted Nikolaus dead, they're also on my trail.
Ah, they're no match for you.
You got that right.
Welcome back. There's a message for you on the board. Came from the Delos Islands. One of the cultists is there, Cassandra. His name is Monarchis.
You reading my messages, Barnabas?
I may have taken a peek.
Get that sail down!
Herodotus, what's that island ahead of us?
That, my friend, is the famous island of Salamis.
The place where Athens defeated the Persians.
It's in this plain that the great Athenian strategos Themistocles destroyed the Persian fleet and saved the Greek world from annihilation. You don't see many heroes like that anymore.
Sails up! Now! Slower now!
Comando di Adresti!
Έτσι δε η εντιμότητα των πολιτών
έπαιζε με θενό σκηνό.
Don't come any closer.
Έχουμε
You can't be here. Don't let them go.
Η τραγωδία διαφθείρει τους νέους.
That's Hippocrates' clinic.
Απέχεστε πόροτα, το αυτό και τις δούλες. Τους νέους διδάσκεστε τα επιμηχανήματα αυτής είναι αείλης και αναγνωρίζει τα και ταυτόχρονα πολίτας επηρεάζει τους θεούς. Θεοκλητώσει ούτως ώστε η πατήτης προϋποθέτει ή ο αρτιγενής Υιός αναστραφεί ήδη τραγωδιός. Καταδικαστέα ημίνε ηθικέ αξίε το τραγωδοποιό. Τραγωδοποιός έστι πλεύθους, ως δια των υποκριτών βλέπει την χάρη του έθους. Κύκλωθεν των τραγωδών εξαπόρων διηφαίνει μία ψευδομυθία ή της συνεπιφέρει πράξεις και παρεπόμενα. Πράξεις και παρεπόμενα αυτών άτινα προεπιλέγονται και υπάπτονται αλλήλεις κατά των δέων και αναγκαίων. Η τραγωδία διαφθείρει τους νέους και ούτε καταμαζ...